Once upon a summer, I had an intense craving for Sundaeguk. It's a type of soup that Koreans usually eat during the summer. One of the vloggers I follow, Mr. B, showed an authentic Korean restaurant in Makati, and when I was in the area, but very far away, I wanted to go there, and so I did. The weather was mild that day, thank goodness, but it was still super hot actually. So from Arnaiz Avenue, I went to the Greenbelt area, got a little bit lost, and found my way to Makati Avenue and walked straight there. I love how Makati City renovated these underpasses. They're much more pretty now. And their sidewalks are also nice to walk on. At this point, I was halfway there and I just needed to cross some more streets. I remember those trips in Korea where it was so nice to walk outside, no matter how far. But here it's so hot, I can't really do this every day. After 20 plus minutes of walking, I was near the Poblacion area already. Here, you'll see a lot of very vintage diners and hotels actually. There are a lot of bars here as well. And when you explore it further, you'll see a lot of Korean establishments. On my way to the restaurant I was searching for, I saw other Korean restaurants and I even saw a Korean Methodist church. Now we're finally here. This is Sittixian Restaurant. As you can see from the menu, they offer a lot of Korean dishes. And in the background, you actually hear some Korean conversations because the diners were all Koreans. The owner was also Korean, but there were some Filipino staff. I just ordered a Sundaeguk for myself and observed the area. The feels was really like a neighborhood eatery in Korea. And when my side dishes arrived, I was so happy because there were so many. Finally, my bowl of Sundaeguk arrived and I just waited for the bubbles to die down so that I won't get scalded. So Sundaeguk has a variety of ingredients, mostly pork innards. Aside from being a staple summer food, because they fight heat with heat, it's also great for hangovers. Now time for a taste test. Actually, when you try the Sundaeguk, it's pretty bland. That's why it's served with a lot of condiments like doenjang, perilla powder, and this restaurant special offering, bagoong. It's actually fish sauce or shrimp paste that's very popular here in the Philippines. So bagoong is fermented shrimp or fish. So it's really salty, but we add it in small amounts when it's a side dish to our dishes. I was pleasantly surprised that it actually went well with this Korean food and I really enjoyed my meal. So like I said, for Koreans, they fight heat with heat and they usually consume hot soups like Sundaeguk during the summer to restore their energy. Aside from this soup, they also like samgyetang, which is a chicken soup with ginseng, and hangover soup or haejangguk, which is more clear broth with vegetables. I'm so glad that even if it was a very long walk, I still tried it and I liked the experience. It brought me back to some of the days in winter of 2016 when I was having an internship in Korea. Korean food is really comforting for me and eating in places like this makes me imagine or look forward to the days that I can travel again to Korea. I remember there was this Korean restaurant we frequently go to in one of my previous workplaces, and when we ate there, it was like I was manifesting that I'd be able to travel. And true enough, my first solo travel was in Korea, spring of 2017 or 16. I can't remember anymore. Anyway, it was a very nice experience to reminisce and try a lot of Korean delicacies. I hope I can do a lot more of these soon and look for more hidden gems here in the Philippines. So thank you, Mr. B, for sharing your experience here in this restaurant, and thank you to Sittixian Restaurant for allowing me to film and post my experience here. 감사합니다.